Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to Martyn Lucas Investor. Another great day, up again today. This is good. I'm enjoying this. Are we all enjoying the run we've got at the moment? It's nice. Hopefully you're all making money and everyone's happy. And that's what we want. We want happy, positive, thriving, prosperous, healthy people. That's what we want. And if not, let's find a way to get it there. Anyway, if it's your first time here, click subscribe or ring the bell and tap the like button. We go live up to 10 hours a day. Aim to be the most honest, real life channel on YouTube TV. 98% of our live viewers are members. Member after member, it's just a wonderful gift. I'm humbled and so thankful for it. And I hope that I can deliver and support and provide the service that you so rightly deserve as members. Thank you very much indeed. All right, let's get straight into it. Let's see who is here first. Welcome everybody over there on TikTok. Welcome everybody everywhere else, wherever you're watching me right now. Facebook, Rumble, Kick, LinkedIn, everywhere. X, you name it, we're live. Okay, let's get straight into it. Another great day today. Hopefully you've made some money, or as Ed Nevis would say, hopefully you've made hopefully you've made bank. All right, okay, let's go straight into it. Here's my portfolio. Trying to make $300 a day. That's the target. Okay. So far today we are up 138, just over $200. It's pretty good. Okay, I'm happy with that because it's a big day for Tesla, of course. Next year at Energy, 66,239. We like that. Looking good. Starting to earn cash now. I've got $99,000 in the buying power, ready to go. 3.5 of that is my actual cash. 5.25% on Robinhood. I'm earning about 60 cents a day, just holding that $3,000. Great. Just holding that money there is earning me 60 cents a day. I'll take it all day long. Absolutely right. Let's get straight into our positions. Here we go. Eric is here first. My first comment coming up. Eric Power. Sorry, Eric Power. Power Hour. Eric Power. You know what I mean. Eric B. Power Hour. Wonderful stuff. Excellent indeed. Indeed it is. Right. Virgin Galactic. What do we predict here? We have got the flights in the morning and the stock is on its arse again. I can't understand it. We are going to cover it live, of course. During the show, we're going to give away $100. Let me refresh the screen. So we've got it up here on the screen for you. Here is the flight. First thing in the morning. There it is. People already waiting. It's going to be a big one. Let's see what happens tomorrow morning. Are we going to get a bounce on the stock? Who knows? Who knows indeed with Virgin Galactic? You just don't know. But we will cover it in the morning. I say not surprised, but disappointed really that the stock. I mean, I'm not surprised though. You didn't like the no celebrity thing. All the retail investors sold it. Not everybody, of course, but the vast majority did. Hence why it's gone down again. There you go. Palantir getting cheaper all the time. Gold up today, 0.31. The S&P is up 0.29 today. That's $116 for me today. Amazon up. Apple down. Next year at Energy, it's up 0.5%. Good buy at this level. Good earnings. Beat on earnings. But it wasn't high enough for everybody. They wanted to see it do better, but it was never going to do well this quarter. It's next quarter. Enphase Energy, obviously, it's just following. It's following suit. It's following the solar path. So there we go. Raman is here. How are you, Raman? Lovely to see you here. Coca-Cola is up 0.17 today. J&J is also up 0.1. Kenvue is up 1.14, 1.13. Don't know why I'm bothered about that. Anyway, sort of focusing then on a 0.0, what's going on. Chevron up 1.8. Shall we look at the cost of oil? Let's have a quick look at the cost of oil. Let's have a look what we shall see here. The cost of oil, I can show you the crude oil futures. Let me bring it up. Here it is. Crude oil. Yeah, it's going up again. So let's put it on the screen. Here's our crude oil. $77 a barrel. Remember, we tried to buy it at around 70 and sell oil at 90. That's what we do. It just goes in cycles. You don't buy oil at 90, and obviously somebody does. Otherwise, you couldn't sell it, right? But you buy it at 70, you sell it at 90, and then that's it. That's all you do. That's all you do with oil. You buy it at 70, sell it at 90. There's no rocket science to that. We've learned that lesson. So anyway, there's the oil price. If we show you the general indexes today, let me share with you the general indexes. Let's bring it up again. Here we go. This is what's been going on. New Zealand opened first and closed up 0.28. Australia up 0.48. Nikkei up 0.17. Hang Seng up 1.96. Hong Kong. Germany, they've closed now up 0.1. London's closed now up 0.03. And the Dow Jones, we're up a quarter. And NASDAQ is down a quarter-ish. New York Stock Exchange at 0.22. And the SPY is up 0.18. All right. That's interesting. 0.18, and yet my S&P is up 0.28. Interesting. That's interesting. So anyway, yeah, there you go. Doing better owning VU than I am SPY. Shouldn't make any difference really, but it does. Anyway, there you go. What else? I was going to share with you the heat map as well, so you can see the top 500. What's doing? We got UNH right in the center there, down 5%. So if you are buying the S&P, you might want to zoom into UNH. Buy one of the top companies that's being beat up the most today. So strategy, Eric B mentioned this. You might like the strategy of looking at the top 500, seeing what's most down, buying more of it. It's a good way of dealing with it. If you're buying the S&P and you like the S&P, you might say, all right, well, what about individual stocks as well? So if you've got a stock like UNH, which is down 5%, which is a big day, you buy that, trade it out. It's a thought. It's a strategy, no doubt about it. It's a good one. Quite like it. Anyway, we're going up nicely, so that's good. More comments. Let's get more comments. Let's have a look. Good. Mr. Few, get the money wherever it is. Hi, Jojo S. Hi, everyone. How are you, Jojo? How you getting on with the shorts now? Have you sussed it out yet? Go to the playlist. You can see all the titles of the shorts. Hey, Jojo, good evening. Says Thursday 18. I think we got a new guest. We might have a new guest here. Thursday 18. Where are you from? Welcome to the family. Everybody say hello, Thursday. Why not? Thursday 18. It's Thursday and it's 1800 hours or 18 degrees centigrade somewhere in the world. So Thursday 18. Everyone say hello to Thursday 18. Anyway, nice to have you here. Martin, NOC has fallen 6.6%. Quite a bargain in my opinion, says Raman. Thank you. Mike, I found a share of space in my couch cushion. I like it. Bill, in Tesla for the long term, but not happy to see 30,000 wiped off my share value today. Mark Saxby, I bet you're not. But we did say it was going to come down. We might be finding a bottom now, though. I'm looking to jump in with up to $100,000 on the S&P, which is 1.7 of Tesla, or that Tesla is 1.7 of it. That's probably the best way of saying it. When it drops a bit more. So anyway, that's how I'm doing it. I think it's going to go to about 100, but we shall see. We shall see. Ha ha ha, said Eric. Mike. Tesla dropping. Hello, Thursday. Ladislav Koresh, welcome. There you go. Lovely. Chris Pickering. Get your money ready for Tesla. If you get that 160 to start with, I think would be great. Yes. Aloha Thursday. There you go. Hello Thursday. Nishan Singh, another guest today. Welcome to you. Lots of new guests in the show today. Now then, we've got a review. AMD should be very popular coming up at the end of the show. Some things you may have missed today. Did you miss these? You probably did. All right. So what did you miss today? Well, the Virgin Galactic flight. There is the preview for the Virgin Galactic flight information. Go and check that out. How you can also win $100 in cash. Oh, yeah. Live on the show tomorrow. There you go. There's the Virgin Galactic. If it's not got a red line underneath it, if you go to the homepage, if you've not got a red line underneath it, it means you haven't watched it. Did you know that? If you've got a red line like that, it means you've watched the first few minutes, look. But that's what it means, okay? So I haven't watched, which is unusual. And the reason for that is I went to the optician to pick up my new glasses. I got new glasses today. Who wants to see me glasses? I got new glasses. I don't need them for doing the show yet. That time will come. But there you go. Look at that. What do you think of that? So I don't need them for the show. But there you go. What do you think of that? Is that pretty good or what? Does that make me look more like a stockbroker? So anyway, there's me glasses. That's for round the house and reading. I don't need them for doing the show at the moment, but I'm sure that time will come. Anyway, so you may have missed AMD. That's coming out at the end of today. So hang on, scrub that. You haven't missed it. It's coming out at the end of today's show. AMD, we're going to have that in just 45 minutes, an hour from now. In fact, we've got the flight for tomorrow morning. Yep, might even go a bit early to catch everybody, give everybody the chance a 24-hour chat. So get ready for that. Go and check that out. Plug news. I gave you some plug news today. Really, really good. Just a short video. Jojo S says, I don't like long videos. So Jojo S, 3 minutes. Is that better? 3 minutes. Plug is 5 minutes. And $100 giveaway is 2 minutes. How about that, Jojo S? I thought you might like that. Anyway, so there's how to win $100. There's the plug news. And of course, we're going to be live for AMD at the end of today's show, giving you the chance to have 24-hour chat and all the rest of it. All right. Talking of which, I need to make this video go directly now to AMD. Should be an interesting one. Now, talking of AMD, right? Look at this. I'm going to show you something now. Because it was AMD and it was AI, look at this. Right. See the thumbnail? Little secret here, folks. This is my template I always use, right? So I've got this background and my face and analysis as a template, right? And then I always put the logo and the company here. That way it's a brand everyone knows. You know, when you want your thumbnails to be recognizable, you want personality, the face, the reaction. You want straight in one word what it is, and you want a brand. Everyone recognizes the brand, right? But guess what? Because AMD is AI and the silicon chip. Guess what? You won't believe this. This is using Adobe Photoshop. Okay. What I did is I selected this area here, just selected the area, just drew a line around this area, and using AI generative tool, I typed in silicon chip. I didn't go out and find an image and cut an image out or anything. I typed in the generative AI box, silicon chip. 10 seconds later, that appeared. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that amazing? It knows what you want, gives you a few suggestions. Can't believe it. Absolutely bonkers. But yeah, it drew that in. I didn't do that. Yeah, so I thought I would try that out as it was an AM, because normally I design it myself. But this time I did that. AI is become quite incredible, to say the least. So next time I might do it, and I might select my face and go handsome face. And it will replace me with somebody else. I don't know, somebody that's more handsome than me. Anyway, or I'll say, give black funky hair, and I'll get black funky hair rather than grey and bold, you know. So anyway, it's interesting, isn't it? I thought I'd share that with you. A little bit of the creative process that goes into all the hard work that I provide for you. But like space can't go wrong. Only when I invest too much, you get burned. Think Tesla may have 2 more days of losses before a recovery. You're absolutely right. That's exactly. The only thing is, though, Mark, remember, in 5 days' time, we have got Google and Microsoft earnings. I'm expecting misses. And even if we get beats, it'll still be not enough for the market. It will still sell off. People will still take profits. It's on the same day, however, as Jerome Powell is speaking, Fed report. We're going to cover the earnings lives. We're going to cover the Jerome Powell live. So you're going to get another drop. So I would wait. I would wait to buy Tesla as I am waiting. As I am waiting to buy the S&P, which will be 1.7 of Tesla. That's how I'm looking at it. Anyway, that's my strategy, and I'm not telling anyone. That's my secret strategy. All right, so there you go. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. I like eBay as well. Very good. Hello, Martin. Hello, Martin Potter. Martin Potter. Oh, very funny. Very funny. I see where you're going. Watch the live recordings. You watch them like you watch the live record. Oh, I see. Yeah, but Patrick G, it's not the same. It's not the same as watching. It's not the same as watching the live, because when they go out as their own videos like this, right? When they go out as their own videos like this, do you know what I do? Another thing that I do. Has anyone ever noticed? I put compression on the audio, and it sounds even more like a radio, like a TV sound. It's I think my audio is good live, but it's even better when you watch the video. Oh yeah, you need to watch it. Watch it 4 times. That's my recommendation. That's financial advice, by the way. Watch every video that I put out 4 times. Financially, it will make me richer. Right? That's financial advice, that is. Anyway, you're a wizard, Martin. Not really. I think I'm going to put it down to Photoshop, right? It's not hard to go type it in. It's not hard to go microchip. That was easy, right? And then something magic happened in the background. Wasn't really me. Hi, Niels. Hello again, Martin. Did you research what it is and how it's calculated? The discounted cash flows model. Raphael, no, I haven't had a chance. Raphael, what I'd like you to do is send me that message, links for YouTube in Discord, so I've got it to remind me. So when I get 5 seconds free, which is probably in about 6 years' time, I do read everyone's comments, right? And I try to and I reply to everyone. I try to do everyone's requests. Please write it in links for YouTube. That's the best place where I'll notice it and I can research it and I can make a video on it. Raphael, I can make a video on it. All right, that's the way to. That's the little inside trick there. All right, Wade Van Isen, is that Wadey? Is that Wade Van Isen? He's changed his name. Is that right? Paper Innovation. Audio is great. Thank you, Mike. I'm trying to always, make it better though. Excuse me. No matter how good you've managed to make it sound live, if you're then able to send it out again, you can always enhance it. That's what I do. Sriram, good morning. Did Sriram become a member today? I think so. And everyone welcome him in. As I said, Martin the Wizard. Clever stuff, right? Martin the Wizard. Right. 40 minutes to go. Virgin Galactic. Can you believe Virgin Galactic has gone? I tell you what we'll do. This will be interesting. I wonder what you'll vote for this. SPCE. Okay, let's bring you in. Let's get everybody engaged. Everybody engaged. We do an engagement thing now. Virgin Galactic poll. Will the price drop after the flight? Will the price drop after the flight? Please vote and comment in poll. Okay. There you go. So there you go. I'm really quite concerned it's so low. It's really not good. I'm not surprised though. We got all the information from everybody, and no one liked what they're doing with the non-celebrity idea. Virgin Galactic. Right, you ready? I'll give you a couple of options. Martyn Lucas Investor. Right. Okay, so the poll options are: will the price drop after the flight? It's already $1.99, so that's a real concern. Yes, no, or undecided. What do you think? Because it's, it's not going to go up before the flight, is it? I mean, the flight's in the morning. I mean, I think it's safe to say people have been saying it's going to pop before the flight. I don't see it. So the question I'm asking you is, will Virgin Galactic poll, will the price drop after the flight? Please vote and comment in poll. All right? Yes, no, or undecided. There's no. I only need it for one day because, that's all we need, right? Anyway, let's see. I want to see what you say to that. How are you going to trade this? How do you feel about it? So let me give you the link to it. Copy link. Right, here we go. Virgin Galactic poll. Virgin Galactic X poll. There you go. There you go. Virgin Galactic X poll. I'll also drop that in to my LinkedIn audience. See if anyone votes on it from there. There you go. I'll give it to my... Kick's not working today, by the way. Can't get my Kick channel to work. No idea why. Weird. It's all weird. Rumble, that's working all right. Even though I do it for free. Never make any money on Rumble at all. I think Chris Pavlovsky steals all my money. Because I've been streaming live now on Rumble for like over a year and growing all the time, and I've never earned a penny. I got $50 in the thing, but it's not even paid that out. So anyway, whatever. I'm doing it all for free. I like helping people out. So there you go. There's the Virgin Galactic poll. Let me give it to my Twitchers. Virgin Galactic poll. I'll give it to my Facebookers. Right. I think that's everybody. Is that everybody? That's everybody, isn't it? That's everybody. Right. There you go. Virgin Galactic poll. See what you make of that then. Right. Yes. Oh dear. You think it's going to drop from here. So we're at $1.99 and you think it's going to go down from here. Well, if it goes down from here, I don't know where we're going, because if we go back down to 150 on the day of a flight, I mean, what's the point? I mean, you're just parking your money forever. It's I don't know. I don't know what to make of it. I don't know what to make of it. Martin, I have some money sleeping, and he is very bored. What's the next buy? Don't ever say to me, my money is bored. What am I going to do? Earn uninvested cash and be patient. Wait. We research stocks every day. We looked at AMD today. That was too expensive. We've shown you a few stocks that are undervalued right now. Next Era Energy, that's a great buy right now. Coca-Cola, great buy right now. J&J, great buy right now. At the end of the day, I'm all invested again because integrity of the show, right? So I just, even though the S&P is expensive, I just bought it all because that's the money I had when I sold all my shares, right? So I just bought it all in. But I am holding my cash, $99,000 here. I've got available to me to spend, and I'm not spending any of it. I'm earning 60 cents a day on the 3.5. That's actually mine. The rest is margin, right? But I'm not spending anything because margin's going to cost me 8%, and I don't see any 8% gains in a year. So there's no point spending 8%. I'm earning 5.5%, so that's a swing of 13 then, isn't it? So I don't see anything going up that much. So I'm waiting. Now you might say, well, why don't you buy Tesla? Tesla is still very, very, very expensive, even though it's down, and it is. I mean, if we look at it now, it's down over the last 3 months, 15%, year to date, 26%. It's still 62 times earnings. You know, it's still 66.9 price. Now, remember, we've had it as high as 120. So it's half of what it used to be. The PEG ratio's down, everything else. It's all looking good, but it's still expensive. And we don't want to be just buying it, you know, because it's less than it was. I mean, if I said to you, would you buy a can of Coke for $100? No, I'm not paying that. It's only worth $1. I tell you what, then I'll do it half price. Yeah, I tell you what, you can buy a can of Coke for $50. In that case, then I'll buy it because $100 was a bit expensive, but $50, that's a 50% discount. Well, yeah, it's only worth $1, so I've times the value by 50. Oh, yeah, I might wait a bit more. It's like that, isn't it? Anyway, I have some extra money sleeping and it is very bored. What's the next buy? I started to receive strengths from my own money. I started to receive threats from my own money, Martin. Am I starting to be? Yeah, Raphael, you're going a bit mad, mate. If you're getting threats from your money, oi, Raphael. Yeah, what do you want? Hey, Raphael, spend me, you bugger. Well, I don't want to. This guy on YouTube, Martyn Lucas, who seems to know everything, he knows everything about everything. He says, I'm not supposed to spend you. Don't listen to him. Spend me. Spend me. Well, I can't spend you. It's not the good. I'm going to just save you for now. Spend me, you bugger. All right? This is a threat. If that's going on in your life right now, like me, you need to go and speak to somebody. It's not good. Anyway, it's not good. There is the poll so far. 53% of you. Only 23% say no, it's not going down. Only 23% saying no, it's not going down. Oh dear. So that doesn't sound good. That doesn't sound good at all. Anyway, vote on the poll. Get on with it. Yes, it's me. I bloody knew it. I knew it. He couldn't hide it from me. He couldn't hide it from me. You know how I know? You know how I know? This is how I know. This is how I know. Because Wade Van Eysen is here. No, that's Seth Houston. That's Seth Houston, isn't it? There's Wade Van Eysen. There is Wade Van Eysen. That's Wade Van Eysen. And he's changed his name. He thought he'd come on here and trick me. Yeah, it's me. As the channel grows, don't want people from work to see me watching the telly all day. As the channel grows. Yeah, that's right, mate. Because you got to realise, by next week, we'll be at 10 million subscribers, and I guarantee everybody in your business, everybody at work, will be watching this going, "Hang a minute, isn't that Wade Van Eysen? Isn't that bloke that's supposed to be in the office working? He's on the telly every day. Look, Wade Van. That's what will be going on. That is what will be going on. So I'd think on if I was you. It's a very good idea. Change your name. Be incognito. Do you think I should change my name? Do you think I should change my name? I don't want anyone to know it's me. Love it. Okay. I'm late. Todd, next time bring a note, please. It's either going to go up or down and up is my prediction. Kevin B, now that's why this is my show and not yours, right? This is why you're just the viewer, all right? With an opinion like that, thank God you're the viewer. If that was my opinion, oh my God, it would be unsubscribe, unmember, delete membership. If I was like you, Kevin B, So I tell you what, Kevin, I don't know what you do for a living, but I'd carry on doing it. I wouldn't be a YouTuber if I was you. Why does a flight matter? Doesn't it go to 100 long term anyway? Well, you'd think so. That's what we believe. But the point is, though, it should be getting attention, and in Virgin Galactic aren't doing anything to get attention. This is why I want to take over doing the marketing. I would have a celebrity on it. I'm telling you that for a kickoff. I'd get myself on it. That's what I would do. I would get myself on it. I'd go, don't need a celebrity. I'll go and do it. Well, Piano Man, see, if it drops to 150 after the flight, I would sell all my shares and only buy Virgin Galactic. If it drops to 150 after the flight, I will sell all my other shares and buy Virgin Galactic. Then I'll go all in. Oh my God, Raman. Hey, just saw an ETORO ad before entering the stream. Big love. ETORO? What's ETORO? I've no idea what that is. I've no bloody idea what that is. Can someone tell me what that is? Can someone tell me what that is? I am a real bad man. It was collateral effects. It's war collateral effects. I'm a real bad man. You are a bad mate. You're terrible, mate. With the little average minus yours, not sure anyone knows Virgin Galactic's having a flight. No. That's right, Rallo1. Basically, down to me, mate. Money cannot stop circling. I don't support that. Scrooge McDuck. That's right. We can't have money going round and round. Ding digga ding 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 digga ding ding digga ding 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 digga ding 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 digga ding digga ding 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 digga 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 ding. Bosh. Anyone know what that is? Anyone know what that TV theme show is? What TV theme song is that? Ding digga ding digga ding digga ding. Hang on a minute, I'm rubbish now. It's the Magic Roundabout. Forget it. It's a Magic Roundabout. Hence the name Roundabout. Never mind. Circling. Don't matter. Kevin B. That's right. You can laugh, mate. You can laugh. You wait till people start phoning in saying, "Excuse me, Martyn Lucas, can you stop keeping Kevin B? No, not Kevin B. It was Wade Van Eysen. Wade Van Eysen. Can you stop keeping Wade Van Eysen from work? Anyway, what goes up must come down. Spinning wheel. I got to go round talking. About your trouble is crying sin. Well, Bill, that makes no bloody sense. What was all that about? The most important thing about tomorrow's flight is the safety of all members. Absolutely. And that is why at the end of my last video that I put out this afternoon, that none of you could be bothered to watch, right? I put a video out this afternoon. There it is. It went out an hour ago. The very last moment of the video I said, and the most important thing is we wish everybody a safe flight. That's what I said. So don't come on here stealing my thunder, all right? Anyway, if I witness Martyn Lucas Investor convince a celebrity to fly on space, I'll eat 4 pairs of socks. Hey, I convinced myself. Don't worry about that. Hey, you don't know, but my wife might be famous. I might have a very famous wife. You don't know. You don't know. I might have a very famous wife, and I could go, Leah, and that might not be a real name. She might have a sort of celebrity name as well, right? And she might go, yeah, what? I go, oi, get on Virgin Galactic. It's good for the channel. Because if you do, Niels is going to eat socks. ETORO, US equals URL, coming to IPO this year. Thank you very much indeed, Earth Creature. We shall keep our eye out for the IPO. Maybe we can get the CEO on the phone. Love it. Martin, it's Andy Shovel! Andy Shovel's here. Andy Shovel. Now, for those of you who don't know who Andy Shovel is, Andy Shovel used to be our biggest retail investor for Virgin Galactic. Andy Shovel was the one who got it all sorted out about the petition. Remember all that? So that was Andy Shovel, and he's here in the chat. And since then, we've met Martyn Racer, who had 470,000 shares. So we've got millions of shares represented today. There we go. Talking of Martyn Racer, there he is. There's Martyn Racer, who had 470,000 shares of Virgin Galactic. He sold it all, Andy. And here's Andy, who's our second highest Virgin Galactic investor. Andy, it went very, very well. Did he mention how the production facilities in Arizona is going? Yes, it's all in my video. It's all in my video. I had a meeting with Eric a couple of days ago. Here is the video. Where is it? Yes, this here. Flight news. We are in. What this, I'll tell you, because Andy, I know you're a busy man running this or that. Is it that or this? This or that? Andy runs his own company. It's called This or That. I can't remember if it's called that or this. Anyway, it's one of those. And we had a great meeting, and I shared it all in this video. Essentially, on the next flight, which is in March, I'm going to get a link up from Virgin Galactic to the show. So I'm going to have live link ups. I'm also going to be interviewing people as well. Michael Cole-Glazier and others are on the list, so that's great. But because I've sold all my shares of Virgin Galactic now, I am being regarded and treated as media and the TV. So I'm going to, because of that, they're seeing me as a media outlet, and I'm going to be providing extra content in my live shows. Now, tomorrow, it's my normal content, what I'm always able to provide tomorrow. We're going to go live tomorrow morning with the Virgin Galactic flight. We've never missed any flight, any earnings whatsoever. That's tomorrow morning. But in March, I will be providing extra content provided directly from Virgin Galactic. Now, there was some bad news, though. There was some bad news, Andy. Now, everyone's going, hang on a minute, Martyn. You tell everybody else to go and watch the video. How come you're telling Andy everything in the video? Is he a best mate of you or something? We're all just the guys with 10 shares. We have to go and watch the video. But Andy Shovel, you tell him everything. Yeah, that's about it. That's about right. So anyway, mind you, Martini Racer, he had 470,000 and he had to go and watch it all. So maybe I just favour Andy. Maybe I just like Andy. Maybe I like Toy Story. Is it Woody? And Andy's like Woody's toy. And it went it anyway. Whatever. Woody's Andy's toy. That's right. Anyway, Andy. Yesterday I put the video out. The fact that they are not concerned at all about celebrity. That doesn't interest them at all. I'd like you to phone in, actually, Andy. Do you want to call in? And have your view, because yesterday we had Martini Racer on the show. He hated that. He sold all his shares. He dumped it all, and we've seen the share price drop. Retail investors have just been dumping it quickly because they don't like that. Andy said to Martini Racer, who owns a yacht and Ferrari and everything else, he understands Rolex, all that. He understands that celebrity is or should be connected to this brand right now to get the name out there. So we had a poll, and we ran it on my X account, and we said, are you in the camp of Martini Racer getting rid of all the stock? You didn't like that. Or are you with Zach? Zach went to Virgin Galactic, who is a total perma bull like me. All right. And we had a poll. I'm just going to bring it up for you now. This is the poll we're running right now, which says, Virgin Galactic, will the price drop after the flight? Only 33% say it won't drop. Only 33% say it won't drop. But this was the poll we put out. Let me share with you. It's interesting. Where is it? Just a few down. Let me have a look. I do 5,000 posts a day. I'm a very busy guy, right? There you go. There's the poll. Are you with Zach? Zach is a perma bull. Martini Racer dumped it. And he was, if not the biggest retail investor in the world, he had 470,000 shares. Anyway, are you with Zach? And please vote in the poll. One of the biggest retail investors dumped it all. And 61% are still optimistic, bullish. Martini Racer, 17.9%. So 17.9%, this is interesting because 17.9% are saying it's all going down, get out. And when I go to the top here of the poll, the latest poll says the Will the price drop after the flight? Yes. So you can see there's a lot of negativity around the stock now, according to the retail investors that watch this show. Anyway, so when I spoke to Eric, he said that we're not focusing on. You should go and watch the video, really, just to be nice now. Anyway, he said we're not focusing on the individual, the celebrity. It takes it away. That was his words. Takes it away from the other astronauts, which it does. If I was paying $450,000 to fly, I want to be treated like Hilton sat next to me, or Justin Bieber getting all the attention, and I'm not important. He's saying we want everyone to feel special, so it's not a thing. We're not bothered about it. And he told me there is no celebrity on the next event. In fact, he regarded them all as celebrities. So in our eyes, they're not celebrities, but they're all special, unique VIPs, because they're all flying premium, into space. So they are all special in the eyes of Virgin Galactic. So that's what he said to me. He also told me that the Delta fleet, it can be more profitable because there's a lot less testing being done, so a lot less tests and procedures, so they can build them quicker and easier, and they can avoid all of the pre-tests that had to be done with the original fleet, which is what we have now. So there was quite a lot. There was more than that. For the rest of it, go and watch the bloody video. All right, that's what I'm saying. Anyway. Magic Roundabout, says Dawn. She knew what it was. Dan da da lan dan dan da da la dan da da lan dan dan da da lan boing. It's Zebedee. Remember that? That's the old company. War, very true. Capitalist vultures ruined it. It was actually starting in 2019. Chitty chitty bang bang. Oi, you. Oi, you. There's no oi you in it, by the way. I just added that. I just think it sounds better. Oi, you, chitty chitty bang bang, chitty chitty bang bang, we love you. Oi, you, chitty chitty bang bang, chitty chitty bang bang, how do you do? I just had that in. I can add it into my show, innit? Right, I know it's not chitty, but wanted to say it anyway. You just wanted me to go, chim chimney, chim chimney, chim chim chiroo. Good lucks will rub off when I shake hands with you. I know where you're going, and that's Mary Poppins anyway, so don't have a go at me, but I like to link the two because you got Dick Van Dyke in both, right? I link them together. They're like multi-series, like you can binge watch them both. The real secret is Niels Cole Glazier is the son of what's going on here? Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, says Bill. Wait, that means Andy is now back on top as a #1 Virgin Galactic. Yes, it is. Yeah, let's round of applause. Andy Shovel is back on top where he belongs. Martini Racer has gone, sod this for a game of soldiers. I need to buy some more Ferraris, another yacht, and some more shares in Suda Space. I ain't got time for this Virgin Galactic nonsense. I'm not hanging around here with Andy Shovel. No, I ain't got time for that. Anyway. So it's all good, right? Martini Racer is undoubtedly the Sidus king. Sidus Space, he is. He's got 8.1% of us. Andy Shovel, Andy, are you feeling a little bit put out, mate? Because Martini Racer, he owns 8.1% of a space company. How about that? All right, so maybe you want to think on. Martin. Wizard, wizard, wizard. Oi, oi, oi. Martin the Wizard. I'm loving it. Jojo S. Andy, there's a 30-second short instead of 10-minute video if you can't find it. Jojo S. On your bike, mate. Don't tell him about the shorts. He'll sit there and binge watch me shorts now. Anyway, it's this. I know. I couldn't remember. I've slept since we last spoke, Andy. It's this. This, that, and this. It's the same thing. He's going, Are you having a laugh? We spent millions of dollars researching the name for this. We didn't just make up this, We didn't just make it up. We didn't just pluck it out of the air. We thought about this. Anyway, I like it. This. You know what it is, folks? I've actually said to Andy, he should be a sponsor of my channel. Martini Racer is. Hang on. Martini Racer isn't a sponsor of my channel. He should be, with the amount of shares he's got. He's a member though, right? He's a member of the channel. I said to Andy Shovel, he should be a sponsor, at least a member, because he's got this fantastic company called this, not this and that, just this. And it's a meat company. It's a meat company. You think you're eating real meat, all right? It's very, very good. And I want to promote it. I want to tell the world all about this. But he says, no, I'm not going to be a member of your channel. Jojo S, sure thing. There you go. Happy to call in. Andy, fantastic. Right, Andy, we're now going to hear from Andy Shovel then. Andy's a much better way to call in. And this is exciting. Now I'm excited. Right, Andy, there's a much easier way to call in now. Are you ready, Andy? You know why? He wants to outdo Martini Racer. We've got the battle of the legends now. So there is the link, Andy. It's martynlucas.com/live. Before you needed Discord and it was complicated. Now we've upgraded it. I've got my own provider now. So martynlucas.com/live. The password is LucasAge100 and it is case sensitive in the chat. Can you see it? So there is the link. Click on the link. You'll come to this page here. It says put your password in. You put your password in, LucasAge, uppercase L, uppercase A, 100. All right. And then you'll come to this page, phone in live to the show. Right. Phone in live to the show. Click on that. You put your name in. Look, you put your name in. So you'll go Andy. I go Martin. You'll just go Andy, right? And then that's it. That's it. How good's that? And then you go join. And then the phone rings. Did you hear that? The phone rings, and then I ignore it. Because if you're going to call in, I'll just ignore it. Right? There you go. Oh, Andy, that was bloody quick. That was quick. So Andy's already... That was very quick. I'm very impressed. Andy was like, what, 3 seconds then? Flipping it, Andy. Hang on a minute. I've got him on the line. I got Andy Shovel on the line. Martini Racer, do you want to phone in? And maybe you want to buy back the shares now because we got Andy Shovel making you look bad. Right, here we go. So I'm going to add myself to the right. We're going to put Andy Shovel in here and add him to the left. Bring up his name. There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? I want a big welcome now. I want a big welcome. We're just a day away from reaching 15,000 subscribers. We're gaining 1,000 a week now. 98% of my live viewers are members. We're outdoing any channel on YouTube. Our rate of growth is just fantastic, right? So are you ready? We got a star in the channel from this, not this and that or that and this, just this. And he's our star because if you remember, he was the gentleman that put me in touch with Eric, got the petition, did great things with Virgin Galactic. So are you ready, everybody? Please, would you give a great warm welcome back onto the show. It's lovely to have Andy with me. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got Andy Shovel live on the show. Andy, how are you, mate?
Hi, I'm very well, thanks. How are you doing?
I'm very well. It's good to see you. Good to see you.
Yeah, likewise. That is a very slick system, I have to say. You've upgraded.
Absolutely. Look, we're getting more and more like a TV show every day. It's what, in fact, look, we can do even better than this. Look, because it's you, right? There you go. We'll match the background with the whole thing. Look at that. That's better than the BBC, isn't it? Brilliant. That is.
Yeah, it looks great. Absolutely brilliant.
Well, this is what Eric said to me. He said, now you're not an investor. We're looking at you as a TV media outlet. So I'm trying to raise the standard. Andy, you're here. Flight in the morning. Stock on its backside again. Retail investors dumping it. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I think that at this point, flights represent probably a lot more down, sort of a lot more risk than upside, I'd say. Obviously, if the flight goes well, we kind of know now from having 5 other flights that the stock doesn't really pop. It just stays the same. if the flight doesn't go well, we're all at zero. So
Oh yeah,
um,
in seconds, right? You wouldn't even get
yeah,
out if that happened.
in seconds. So I don't really get very excited by flight days anymore.
Fair
Especially
enough.
because the Virgin's coverage has gotten kind of worse and worse. They don't seem to really promote the coverage of the flights anymore, which is kind of sad.
Yeah, rubbish.
And
Yeah.
even that, I've forgotten that's kind of space. Do you remember the name of the channel that turns up with the van and films it as well? They normally do like space flights for NASA and stuff. Do you know what I mean?
Yes, I do.
I think they've stopped bothering now as well, which is kind of sad.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, but look, I think stock wise, right? Like at the price wise, it's actually still I think around a third up from where it was before. We did our petition, and then the earnings call kind of changed everything. So we are down a bit, but we're still like 30% up from the lows that we saw before the earnings call. So, for me, this is a several year investment now. Initially, when I first bought my shares, I was actually thinking of flipping it. It was a few $100,000 I put in, and I thought, I reckon this has got 50% to go up in the next few months, and then I'll flip it. And then you know what happened? I did sell at the pretty much at the top actually. So I sold when it was about I don't know, $6 ish or something. It popped for a bit, didn't it?
Yes.
So I sold, and I was in my office, and I sold, and I just suddenly had a change of heart like half an hour later. And I was like, you know what, I've got FOMO, and I bought back half an hour later.
Oh,
And then we
never
all know
have
what happened.
FOMO, mate. Never have that.
I know, and then we all know what happened since, right? So for me
Yeah.
now, it's a multi-year project. I'm just going to sit in, and I'm going to see what happens.
I think you're right. I think you're absolutely right. I am just as bullish as I've ever been. It's frustrating that I'm not personally in, but I transferred all my shares to my wife, Leah. So I still hold the same. I've still got the same passion and interest for it. I did it for reasons of impartiality and to move more to a TV show and a media outlet. That's what I'm aiming for. I agree with you. I think where we bought it, when I bought it at 157, I was buying it under the value of the cash on the books at the time. The balance sheet is looking good. We're not going bust. We've got 18 months, 2 years of run rate thereabouts. Interest rates are going to come down. I think pretty much unanimously, most people say, yeah. We're not perhaps going to get it in March, but in the summer, most certainly, which is going to really help any company that borrows money. You have your own company, right? So, I still feel it's the leader. I don't think anyone else is doing what they're doing.
Yeah, I think you're laughing at 157, to be honest. I mean, my average is like 3.4-ish, 3.45, I think. So, you're in a great place, right? Like, unless there's a crash, or unless they just run aground from cash flow, you're absolutely laughing at 157. I think I need some like impressive milestones to be reached to break even. Probably I need like Delta Fleet to be launched, I reckon. I'd be surprised if it starts creeping back up to $5-6 just through the macroeconomic environment changes, personally.
Well, that good news could come sooner than later. I mean, as we're talking, this is very disappointing. Look at the stock price now, 196 on the evening before a flight. This is pretty terrible, really, when you think this is just the value of the cash on the books again. So when I spoke to Eric, he said a couple of things that I thought was really interesting, and I'm going to ask your thoughts on it. You heard me a minute ago. If you notice how different it is when I'm actually interviewing you, as opposed to having a joke when you're just watching the show. I've become more professional when I have you on the show. When you're watching, I say what I like, right? But now I'm being more respectful. It's quite funny.
You can be silly. You can sing a song. You do whatever you like. I don't mind.
I do. Yeah. But when I spoke to him, he said a couple of things. First of all, explained really what Delta's all about, the fact that they don't need to do the rigorous testing that they did, so they can get there much quicker. And when I asked him, I said, well, are you advertising tickets? Can anyone are you selling tickets? And he said, no, we're not selling tickets. However, if someone comes up to me with the money, we'll take it and they can have what's called a virtuoso ticket. I don't know if you were aware of this. No, it's not advertised anywhere. So this is why you got to watch my show, right? This is why you got to watch my show.
I do. I don't watch every single one because you're
every
the most
single day,
poster.
all day long, every day.
You're posting all day long, so I can't watch all of them because I got a job.
Well, you can technically, you can, because you can just leave it running and have your secretary in the office just making sure it's not pausing. And there's even a Google Chrome plugin that just stops it from pausing. So you can, you just can't be bothered. You're too busy running your business, right? I know. But anyway, he said to me that if someone comes up to them with $450,000, they can take it because there's a company that they are dealing with that holds these super elite tickets. So you're going to get extra service. You can imagine what you might get, but they will take the money, and there's that available set for people who just want to come up to them and give them money. So they will take money. But also, when I said how soon are we going to get Delta and start seeing money coming in, and even though it's scheduled for 26, we're already February 24 just around the corner. There'll be good news about Delta coming later on this year, and once people start hearing that Delta's getting close to being launched, that's when the stock price will already start to move. Do you agree?
Yeah, I think you're right, but I think what I've learned anyway from this journey with Virgin is that this particular company has exhausted the sense of kind of hope and optimism of investors, like when it comes to speculative kind of news and updates. So what I mean by that is they've had pretty much 2 decades now of making lots of promises to the investment community, and then most of the time not keeping the promises, right? So not delivering on what they say they're going to do. And I think that has rendered them in a position where now, if they come out with more promises in the next, say, 12 months or whatever, I think the market's going to go, okay, sounds good, but let's kind of wait and see till you actually deliver it. I think they've just kind of like used up all their credits now with investors, especially institutional investors. I think that they're going to have to just materially deliver before the stock price actually like materially moves, in my opinion.
A couple of things I want to ask you then is, I think you're right on that point. I think actually that the marketing department, the publicity, whoever, must be asleep. I mean that with the greatest respect, because when I spoke to him the first time, not yesterday, but the first time, he hadn't heard of me. He'd heard of me through your introduction. So thank you for that. And when I spoke to him, I said, have you seen my show? Have you seen my channel? Only because you told him. No. And I thought, I'm ranking #1 on Google and YouTube for like nearly a year and a half on this. And I'm live every day. I've made thousands of videos on Virgin Galactic. How can you not know what we're doing and whatever? And they weren't aware. And when they went to I forgot his name now, but to the guy on, there's a guy on YouTube. He has 4,000 subscribers, I think it is.
The guy from Motley Fool, right?
That's right. He has a YouTube channel. I say small. I was only there like a year ago, so I'm But anyway, they went to him and he said to me, it's nothing personal. It's because they discovered him through Motley Fool. They weren't even aware of my channel. And I'm thinking, what is the marketing department? You've only got to go onto YouTube and Google and type SPC stock, and there I am, the first 20 things. How can you not? I was amazed by that. And so the trolls took that as Martyn feels, beaten up. And I was disappointed, but I wasn't beaten up over it. I was disappointed that Virgin Galactic don't know. What are they doing? And all the rest of it. But
it's quite weird. I mean, that's why I'm here, right? Like I typed in Virgin Galactic on YouTube and you were up there. So it's kind of obvious, you're right. But yeah, I'm not sure. I can't comment obviously on
so what do you think about the celebrity element then? I want to ask you about this because Martyn Eraser had 470,000 shares. He's a wealthy guy who likes a Ferrari. He's got a yacht. He likes his toys. And he's now bought 8.1% of Cider Space. So, he likes to invest. He likes space. He likes all this stuff. And he said they haven't got a clue. If they don't think celebrity is important right now, when no one cares about the stock, what are they doing? You know, you look at Rolex, you'll always see a celebrity wearing a Rolex, or Ferrari, you'll see some top model get out of a Ferrari. When Eric spoke to me, he said, everyone's a celebrity, everyone's important. We want to make it like for every man, like be the McDonald's, right? Everyone will one day fly with us. I agree with that sentiment. That's what we want. Like a normal airline, everyone flies to space. It's a normal thing. There's more money in that, right, than the one-off flights. I get it. However, though, when everyone's like not interested in the stock and it's on its arse, and so many people are losing money, and he even said to me that he understands that this stock is a retail stock. I don't know if you know, and it's in the video. He worked at GameStop when it was doing the short squeeze.
I know, you couldn't write it. It's ridiculous.
No.
Amazing, yeah.
And he spoke to me and he said he knew all about social media influence because, that's what happened. So he knows how important all this is. And yet we're not, it doesn't matter. What do you think about that?
So I think I'm not completely, I haven't seen your video with Martyn Racer, but I've obviously heard from you just now that he thinks it's really fundamental and you think it's quite fundamental. Like, I've got to say, like, obviously massively respect the both of you, but I would say I'm not completely aligned. Like, I don't think it's fundamental. I think it would be supplementary, like, and helpful to the general vibe of. Are you still there, by the way?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry,
you're just being featured. Don't worry.
Oh, no worries. So yeah, I'd say it would be a supplementary help to potentially the interest in the stock price. But I think like the fundamentals of that company are, more around Delta delivering it, and when they do deliver it, is it gonna materialize in the way that they say it will, with all the flights, cadence that they're saying, several times a week? If they can actually deliver on all those promises, I think we're in a great place, regardless of celebrities sporting or not. I also had a thought about this the other day when I was kind of mulling it over myself, and the fact is that I would put money actually on the fact that they are struggling to get celebrities to step on that thing 5 flights in. Do you know what I mean? Like, if you're somebody with a massive career, a great big presence globally, you've got everything to lose. Are you going to go on what is ultimately an experimental spaceship that was never actually designed to go, month in, month out like they're doing with Unity? I personally don't think so. I am a Virgin Galactic nut. I love the company. I love space. I'm a real space nerd. I'm also kind of, compared to what we would call celebrities, I'm a complete nothing, right? Like, I'm irrelevant. I still probably wouldn't go right now. I think I'd probably wait.
There is a risk, but my wife won't let me.
There's a risk profile that I think very, very kind of high-powered people and celebrities probably wouldn't be comfortable with, because it's really early days. We've seen a handful of flights ever, and a couple of them have had problems. Remember, Richard Branson's went off course. They sadly lost a pilot and injured another quite a few years ago. Like, it's early days, and like, I personally would want to wait. And if I was a celebrity with everything to lose, I would definitely wait personally.
Well, I get that, and that does make sense. However, what concerns me is you can, like you say, this has been going on for about 20 years from the day one. You won't hold this top spot forever. Other technologies, other companies, we've got now Japan landing on the moon. I think it was last week, and whatever. You've got all these other people looking at this thinking, well, we can do this. We can do this. You do need to really be out there doing it. And I don't see any harm. As we know, Eric would not tell me, but it was obvious there are celebrities on the list. They're just not being bumped up or spoken about out of respect, where they don't want it to be about, Arnold Schwarzenegger in 6 months' time. It's about these astronauts that are flying tomorrow. That's what the priority is. And that's right. That's respectful to them. They spend a lot of money. They're VIP customers and they should be treated so. But I do think, because it is a retail, dominated stock right now, a bit of good news to make it sound rock and roll wouldn't go too far. I mean, it
I
didn't.
agree with you. I totally agree. I don't think it would hurt by any means. I genuinely don't think they'll step on it right now, these celebs. I don't. We talked about Paris Hilton previously. Um, I, you're a 100 million heiress. You're, potentially an heiress to billions in the future. Are you going to risk it all and step on an experimental flight when you're not actually, you don't have tattoos of space? You look at the people who have gone up, right? Like the guy that took the Wright brothers note with him. I mean, he's obsessed with space. Like
Yeah,
the people that are going up are real
not
anoraks.
real tourists. They're space fanatics, right?
Yeah, they're not messing around. Like these guys have spent the last probably their whole lives dreaming of seeing the curvature of the Earth. I don't think that Paris Hilton, and I haven't met the lady, but I don't think that Paris Hilton has the same dedication to
I'm sure.
cosmic adventure that some of these people do that are going up. You know what I mean? Like, I think to swallow that risk, you probably have to have quite a big appetite for the trip.
Yeah. No, I think you're right. Well, it's been an absolute pleasure and honor again to speak to you. Thanks for calling in and being part of the show and everything. Just as a side note, mate, because we've had private chats and stuff like that. I feel like we're friends. We know each other. We WhatsApp each other. So just personal chat between me and you. I'm so excited. I can't believe where my channel is. Every day, there's 1,000 subscribers this week, 1,000 in a week, and no big events.
Really good to see. I've noticed it actually. I've noticed the number going up. So yeah, massive congrats.
Yeah, thanks, mate. It's
You
really
deserve it as well. You put the work in, right? That's great.
Yeah. Sometimes you wake up one day and the world's on fire. You know what I mean? And it's the greatest job in the world. It's the greatest job in the world. It's like the days when I did all my touring and all my in-person gigs, but now with the convenience of just sitting here at home, spending my life. When I think I spent the last 2 years talking to myself, because literally I'm looking at, you're not really here, I'm looking at a glass lens. And I've been doing that now for 2.5 years. Most people think I've gone mad, which I probably have. It probably helps anyway. But Andy, I know you are a very humble guy, and you don't like to use the opportunity to use this channel to promote your business. But I am very appreciative of what you do in the sector and what you're trying to do. So tell everybody, because we have lots of people that are interested. If you want to tell everybody about your business just for a moment, please do.
Thanks. That's really kind of you. So I run a company called This, which is one of the leading plant-based food brands in the UK and Europe. We sell plant-based meat alternatives like sausages, plant-based bacon, plant-based chicken. We got sort of 20 odd products. And yeah, we kind of, I used to have a sort of very full head of hair. And
so did I.
It's been trading for 4 years. We've been named Britain's fastest growing company in food or drink for 2 years.
Flipping it, mate.
So it's
That's
been a
brilliant.
really
Congratulations.
Been a really hectic journey. We're now gunning for profitability because we've been a loss-making company because of all the growth, and we're also quite a new company. So now we're trying to get profitable this year. So hopefully Q4 we're gonna do that. And then so it's been an exciting journey, to be honest. But yeah, that's what I do. I've got a couple of other things as well. I'm starting a charity at the moment, which I'm pretty excited about, focused on animal rights, animal welfare stuff. That's becoming a bigger focus. So that's my gig.
Andy, when you do your fundraiser, think of me, because I've raised millions for charity through YouTube like this. And I do it all for free. And I think it was last year I did the telethon for the Lions Club all around the world. And we raised lots of money. There's no fees, no costs, nothing whatsoever. I do these live, my music concerts, and people sponsor to get advertisement on the show. So I'll play commercials of them. They donate for songs. And what I'm trying to do is, I've been doing that for years. But when I get to 10,000 subscribers on my music channel, YouTube turn on a thing called YouTube charitable gifting. And what it allows me to do is I can do the concerts, which I've always done for free. I get nothing out of it because it's copyright content, all my music. So it's not about me. I earn nothing, right? It makes no difference to me. But I do it. Free show, free concerts, promote it, do it. And when people watch or they and they do super chats and memberships and all that stuff, YouTube take no commission, no fees, no taxes. It's tax deductible as it's a C1. I think it's called C1D, whatever it's called. It goes directly to the charity of choice, as long as it's a registered charity. And I'm in contact with the Lions Club now and Rotary and other clubs to do it again. And all I need is I think 4,500 subscribers more. I'm nearly over halfway, and I can turn on that service. So if you ever want to do a fundraiser event, I can do it now. But people pay credit card fees or whatever. But once I get to 10,000, it's all free and it goes direct. That's a 100% profitable charity with no cost at all. And I want to do that for everybody.
Yeah, thanks so much. That's a kind offer. I'm happy to plug my my charity. It's called A Bit Weird, and
why is it weird? What's it all about?
I'll get the logo. Hang on a sec. There you go.
All right,
that's the logo.
Bit weird. Why is it weird?
So basically, without boring the absolute pants off you and your listeners,
no, it's fine. Carry on.
Animal rights charities have always been very, oh, this is really terrible, this is really grave, and if you don't agree, you're really terrible, and that's been the tone of it. So I'm going to go really moderate and mainstream, right? So animal cruelty issues, I'm going to be like, 20 million chicks are suffocated in the UK in the egg industry every year. We think that's a bit weird. If you think that's a bit weird, then sign our petition. So it's kind of like a more moderate version of kind of animal rights campaigning, basically.
That is a bit weird. It's not very nice either.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm going to be focusing on stuff like that where animals don't need to necessarily die or suffer, right? So it's not like I'm going to be campaigning for the end of meat or anything like that. It's like unnecessary death and suffering, basically. And I'm bloody lowering the tone of your show terribly here, making it all miserable. I'm sorry. I don't.
No, not at all. Not at all. I'm happy to help, and I'm looking at the way at the screen at the moment because I have a premiere that starts in 1 minute. So what I'm doing is no, it's fine. It's fine because I'm moving it. I'm trying to move it to go live in 30 minutes. In 15 minutes. But I don't think it's going to let me do that now. So it won't let me do it.
I've got to feed the cat anyway. I'm all good.
Yeah. No worries at all. So everybody, we're going to be, just stay where you are a second, Andy. I want to say goodbye to you properly. We're going to be live here with AMD analysis in literally seconds. All right. I've been talking to Andy, forgot about my own premiere. That's rubbish, isn't it? So there we go. We're going to go right there. You've got the link. This video will take you right there. And we're going to watch AMD. And the purpose of it is not only will you learn about AMD and a full review that I did this morning, but also you can chat in the live chat. We can keep the conversation going. And Andy, if you were able to pop in, say hello, you could give the link to your charity. But that'd be great. Thank you. I'm more than happy to help you with that anytime. Andy, thanks you ever so much for calling in. Good luck for tomorrow. Let's make some money on Virgin Galactic. As you say, it might take a while. We just wish everybody a safe flight at the end of the day, right?
Yeah, big time. Take care. Thanks a lot.
Take care, mate. Thank you very much indeed. There's Andy Shovel. Got a lot of respect and thanks to Andy for what he did for introducing me to Eric. There we go. Wonderful stuff. Right. The premiere is about to begin. Sorry that we went over time there, but I think it was very important to speak to Andy today as we had him available there on the show. So without further ado, we're going straight now into the premiere. Let me see if people are still with me. Yes, indeed. Our audience still there. That's good. So, okay, everybody, we're going to go over here, keep the live chat going, and I will publish this video in a second with Andy. Let me just give it an outro and an intro. Virgin Galactic. Let me just record this. Virgin Galactic, we've got a flight coming up in the morning. I've got live on the phone with me now Andy Shovel. You may remember Andy Shovel put me in touch with Eric Kearney at the beginning of our journey and was behind the whole petition to change policy at Virgin Galactic. It's a very important conversation on the eve of the flight. Now on with that interview. So there was Andy Shovel. I hope you enjoyed that interview with Andy. Much love and thanks and appreciation to Andy. And now it's time to prepare for the flight. Join us in the morning. Click above my head, down here, over here, over here. join us for the live flight. We'll be there. It's the last one like this. Next time in March, I will have a direct link up from Virgin Galactic. So this is just the next step in our journey. Now enjoy what? What am I going to say? I've no idea what I was going to say then. Now I'll see you in the morning. Until then, as always, take care of yourselves. It's a live show, innit? And each other. All right, there we go. I'll put that in at the end. All right, folks, time to go. Sorry for running over time. But anyway, everyone go and join me live there for the AMD. I'll see you back in the morning for the live flight with Virgin Galactic. Take care of yourselves and each other. Bye-bye.